I'm Big Boy Caleb, and this is Caleb's Corner. Today, I'd like to talk about RWBY and its progression so far. Okay, I can't do that voice. So, basically, RWBY right now is... what the fuck? All this shit happening at once. My brain can't take it. Rooster Teeth, give us a break, but more episodes, just give us a break. I'm not saying stop the episodes. Make them less feely, for Christ's sake! I mean, the end of Season 1 was feely enough. Season 2 was... But 3. 3. I mean, end of Season 1 wasn't that feely, but... it was feely for the people who were watching it. Why? Because that meant we wouldn't have episodes for a while.
I need it!
But... excuse me. Thanks, little buddy. So, spoiler warning on this part. Either skip forward or just turn it off. No, wait, don't turn it off. We need the views! But, completely called the, oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I saying? Oh, right. Again, spoilers. Completely called Ozpin was the magic person that they mentioned in the story. Completely called it. No surprise there. Of course, I thought he was still going to be alive and how we knew him, but... so that was a bit of a surprise. I mean, a farm boy suddenly hearing voices in his head, that's not right, man. It's just not right! Love the Buddha belly. I have no idea where the series is going. I am excited to find out. And all I know at this point is... there's no way in hell the fans are gonna let this die. Not yet. I mean, it's not like it's just going to dissolve. Don't shoot me. There could have been a few things they could have done with it, a few ways it could have gone, and I am oh so happy it went the way it did. Every episode so far, like in the recent season, has been roller coaster ride after roller coaster ride. You're constantly finding out things about all of the characters that you never even knew. Like Nora and how she figured out her semblance. But enough of RWBY. The second subject for today is video games. Specifically, Warframe. And again, oh my fucking god. Completely free. You can play it by yourself or online. And it is just so expansive. The best way I can describe it is Star Wars, Destiny, a little bit of Borderlands thrown in. Not much, but some. Mostly in regards to the fact that everything wants to kill you. Yeah, everything. Oh yeah, mix it with Halo. Fucking flood. The basis of the game is you are an alien race called the Tenna. You are in a cryopod until a faction called the Grineer wake you up, trying to capture you. You escape, and that's how your game starts. You're now traveling from planet to planet, following a woman called the Lotus, whom you do not meet to my recollection. She just contacts you through videos. And, oh yeah, some of the missions are called assassinations. And here's a twist on that. Sometimes when you finish an assassination, you get a message from someone who isn't even named. Get too many of those messages, and this unnamed person comes after you in the middle of a mission. Like Dark Souls, you will die. Some people can beat him. I can't. There are some in-game transactions. There's really no drawback to them other than the fact that you're paying real money to get items you could easily farm yourself, unless you're not at the planet where they are, in which case you'll just have to wait for them. Some of the weapons are locked until you reach a certain rank, and your starting weapons are good for the first 3 planets, and that's when you're going to want to replace them. I mean, you can get through the first 3 planets with them, but I would suggest getting better weapons, because it gets increasingly more difficult. You can mod your weapons, you can mod your suit of armor, your Warframe. You can even have followers. But basically the entire game is jumping from planet to planet, doing missions for someone you've never even met and have no real reason to swear loyalty to other than she's the same faction as you. And blowing shit up and killing shit. Oh, no grenades. Oddly. But your suit does have special abilities. There are 3 starting suits. I won't ruin the surprise on that one. You'll have to pick one for yourself. And now it's time for a guest star. Zero,
Yeah, what's up, man?
I have something to tell you.
Okay.
They will never find your body as more attractive than me.
Okay. Wait, what?
That was funny.
No.
What? We've killed him 10 times already. He's coming back.
Asshole.
See? Next time, don't forget the burrito. Buddha, are you empty already? No. Because the Buddha is never empty. He is full of love. And Coca-Cola at this point. But, time to move on. Now we have a BuzzFeed quiz, which is really fucking below me. I don't know why they're making me do this. So apparently I have to read all questions and answers aloud. And let's see, what's the quiz? Harry Potter character polls. Who do you like the most out of the 3? Harry, Hermione, or Ron? That is a difficult one. I'm going to say Hermione because though she applied logic to everything, she knew when to break the rules. Apparently I'm in the majority here. Best professor, Snape, McGonagall, Flitwick, Lupin, or Sprout? You know what? Most people wouldn't give this answer, but I'm going to say Snape, and I'll tell you why. Yes, he was an asshole to his students, but he was an asshole because he was trying to force them to apply themselves. And he went to great lengths to protect Harry, despite the fact that he hated his father. Most people said McGonagall, that's odd. Funniest character. Peeves, Luna, Fred, and George. That's 2 characters, by the way, on the same entry. That doesn't follow the criteria of the question. Or Dumbledore. Dumbledore was not funny in any way. He was actually a power-mad asshole who basically complimented a kid into liking him until it was time to kill him. Dumbledore was an asshole, and in every way as bad as Voldemort. Fred and George had the best comedic talent. And apparently 64% of people agree with me. Who is the most fascinating character? Snape, Dumbledore, Voldemort, or Harry Potter himself? Honestly, Voldemort was more interesting for one reason. You only knew half of his past in the whole thing. And what are you down there shaking your head for? Fuck you if you don't like my answer. While you're down there, who is the most annoying, but not truly evil, character? Colin Creevey, Lavender Brown, Rita Skeeter, Peeves, or Moaning Myrtle? Colin intended well. He was basically just fanboying the whole time. That's going to be annoying to Harry, but why does it matter to everyone else? Lavender was just a straight-up bitch. Rita did what she did to get material for her stories, which, by the way, half of them weren't even true. Not really annoying, she's just a liar and a hypocrite. Peeves, he's a poltergeist. What do you expect from him? It's his nature. Not really annoying there. Myrtle was definitely the most annoying to me. Look at that, a quarter of the people agree with me. Who do you hate the most? Voldemort, Umbridge, Bellatrix, Lucius, Greyback, Peter Pettigrew, Filch, Vernon Dudley, Barty Crouch Jr., or Draco Malfoy? Without a doubt, it is Umbridge. I wanted her dead more than Voldemort. Whose death was the saddest? Sirius, Dumbledore, Lupin, or Fred? Dumbledore's wasn't really all that sad. While Fred's was sad, it wasn't actually shown. Lupin's definitely sad due to the fact that he's leaving a kid behind like that. But I've got to say Sirius. He was the closest thing to a father that Harry really had. And he only knew him for half of a year? A full year? And he was still a better father than anyone else. Which character's death was the saddest? Didn't we just cover this? Dobby, Hedwig, or Aragog? The giant spider? His death was not all that sad. Did give some useful information. Hedwig's was sad because that's like you losing your puppy dog, you know? I'm going to have to go with Dobby on this one because he tried so hard to help Harry, even went against his own master to do so. Who is the most overrated character? Harry Potter, Dumbledore, or Snape? Dumbledore. I don't have to explain myself. Okay, who's the most underrated character? Again! Hagrid, Ginny, Luna, Kingsley, Arabelle Figg, Aberforth, or Neville? Underrated. I'm going to say Luna. Because, let's face it, Luna may have had a few screws loose, but she was never wrong, and she always meant well. Who is the most talented wizard or witch? Dumbledore, Moody, Snape, McGonagall, Voldemort, Grindelwald, Hermione, or Harry? Dumbledore didn't have talent, he had the Elder Wand. That's a cheat. Hacks! Moody, while he was definitely a good wizard and a damn fine cop, killed literally the day of his retirement, by the way. That's not even a joke. It says right in the books that after that mission was supposed to be complete, he was going into hiding and living out the rest of his life. That's his retirement. He was killed on the day of his retirement. Snape, talented with potions, sure, and he even made his own spell. But for the most part, he wasn't all that good with magic itself. McGonagall, she was right up there with some of the best, but her only real talent was transfiguration. Otherwise, you never really saw much of her work. Voldemort. Ooh, let's see. rose up to power all on his own by simply talking to people. He didn't even really use magic for coercion. I mean, some people he did, but most of them just followed them because his ideals matched theirs. But for the most part, like a snake, all he had was a silver tongue. Don't hate me for the jokes. Grindelwald. You never saw much of Grindelwald. All I remember about Grindelwald is that he killed the owner of the Elder Wand and stole it, and only lost it because Dumbledore beat him in a duel. Thank you for visiting me today. If you'd like more videos, those are over here. If you'd like to subscribe, that's over here. And if you'd like a link to our website, well, that's under my hat. Thank you, and have a good day.